I removed the rubber seals from the window, and then I resealed the window. I carefully sanded and cleaned the window so that I can now paint it. If you plan to use water-based paint but have a turpentine-based paint as a base, it's wise to apply a primer layer first. This ensures good adhesion to the existing surface. It's crucial to remove as many components as possible from the window before starting. You can place them in a container of water afterward to soften any paint residues, making it easier to clean locks and handles later. Once everything is removed, I'll insert a small hook, allowing you to paint behind it without having to release the window, preventing it from accidentally opening. This provides ample space here, ensuring the window doesn't touch the frame. Also, at the back, you can see there's sufficient space, preventing contact with the frame. When this part is dry, you'll want to close the window as much as possible. You can then reattach the hinges or loosen this screw. Place the screw at the bottom and hook it behind afterward. You'll notice there's still enough space between the frame and the casement. First, I'll tape around the glass using Kip Tape 3308. This tape creates crisp lines and leaves no adhesive residue. If you want to support my channel, you can purchase recommended products through the links in the description or use the links to buy other items on Amazon. Always maintain some space between the glass and the painter's tape. This ensures clean, sharp lines and prevents the paint from tearing when removing the tape. Now we can start painting the window, beginning with the window frame. You may choose to tape off the hinges. In my case, the hinges are set deeper into the wood, so I don't need to tape them off. However, if you're concerned about accidentally touching them, go ahead and tape them off. When painting, make sure to stop precisely at the edge to avoid excess paint on flat surfaces. Now you can paint along the glass. I've secured the small window to the hook. Always paint up to the seam to avoid excess paint on other areas. After painting along the glass, open the small window and paint the full surface. Next, paint the top and bottom of the window. You can open the window each time you paint the full surfaces. If you find these tips helpful, consider giving me a thumbs up. With the hook in place, it's convenient for holding the small window. Now, you can paint along the hook. First, paint along the glass, and then paint the full surface. Use a brush for the final touches in areas that are hard to reach. Once you're finished, move the hook downward to close the small window. The primer has dried by now. I'll show you the possible sequence for painting your window so that you have multiple options. I'll start with this line first, then move down, and next, I'll paint this line. I'll stop precisely at this edge, and then you can place it on the hook to finish the rest. I choose to paint the window in the same order as the primer. You might notice that I temporarily move the hook to hold the window securely. This paint layer is also a water-based high-gloss paint. I'll just teach you how to tape the hinges very effectively. Click the video that appears in the middle to learn exactly how to tape the hinges properly. Subscribe to my channel so you can learn much more. Give me a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video where I'll teach you even more.